Hello everybody and welcome back to the casual mapping series here in Path of Exile 2. We are continuing to try to get over to the Citadel over here. So it looks like we're going to be doing this channel map here. We're running our Ice Strike Monk over here. We're going to try to juice this guy up and hopefully get some decent stuff. I mean, I don't have enough maps to be picky about what the modifiers are, so we just kind of have to go with it. Let's go ahead and do that, and then if we have time when we're done with this, we'll go ahead and do the tower over there just to kind of open that up. But mostly we just need to do some map farming because it's not getting very much luck with it.
Shock.
Just gonna remember to keep my charged staff up. I play several different characters, so sometimes my muscle memory isn't there, and I don't remember to do things that I need to do, like keeping my charge staff up. I'm gonna try to remember to do that. Let's see, we're trying to go this way. Alright, got ourselves a nice little Tier 12 map there. Unfortunately, we're trying to get Tier 15 maps, because I think I have one. I gotta save that for when we get to the Citadel if we don't find any more. Unfortunately, we haven't really had much luck finding those. Nice. I like when that happens. Support gems there and keep on trucking. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Over this way. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you son of a bee. Oh, no, no. No, no. None of that. None of that, please. Well, my bell's stuck over there, so sometimes that happens. They need to do a better job of having the system recognize better where you're trying to put your bell down, because a lot of times that's what ends up happening. It ends up going off way off in the distance, and then you're like, oh, I just wasted my bell, thank you. There's no way to, as far as I know, there's no way to pick it back up, so a lot of times you end up getting kind of screwed over with that. It really needs to be adjusted. And the targeting for the bell needs to be where, oh no. Oh, okay.
King nears.
I think we can do this one.
Death knell.
Thought this was going to be Ruja for a second there. Bell, please. Thank you. I don't know. I keep pressing the R key and it just doesn't want to do it. All right. Continuing on. It's easy to remember in between battles, but sometimes the battles go a little bit longer, and I forget in the middle. Because it's hard to see with all the junk that's going on to realize that, oh, my charge staff went away. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. Try to breeze our way through this as best we can. That works too. But the bell, how many times do I have to hit it before the bell will be available? Like, you do 4 hits. Oh, you do 4 hits, and then it just some of them just don't seem to count. I don't know what the deal is.
I carry few possessions. I don't have room for that.
Okay. Run back to the hideout real quick to sell off some of our junk. So that way we don't have to bypass anything that might be reasonable to pick up. No. All this stuff can go into the... I really wish that they would have a transfer all affinity, all affinity option. Like if it has an affinity, if it has a tab affinity, if it has an affinity for it that you can put it on a thing, just have a button where you hold it down and it just, anything that has an affinity just gets instantly transferred into its appropriate tab. Like, that would be sweet. I know little things like that don't seem like much, but imagine if you didn't have to go through and manually click all of those every time you want to come back and empty out your inventory. Like that would be sweet. It's the little things that make, you know, that make the biggest difference. Like, I know everybody wants big changes and stuff, but a lot of times it's just interface stuff that drastically changes your experience of the game. Less tedium in your gameplay is always a good thing. Always a good thing. Tedium is never good, ever. Even if your rationale is trying to make people play longer, that's still not a good enough reason to incorporate tedium into your game. I guess we're gonna do this thing. Nice. Come on. There we go. Alright, that was relatively easy. Not sure how many more rares we have to kill, but we'll get there. Oh yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting about the camera. There you go. Bye-bye. Expert Crescent Quarterstaff. Nope, nothing there. Where do we need to... Oh, somewhere in the middle? It's probably gonna be somewhere in the middle. Well, hopefully we've gotten most of the stuff out of here already, so just need to run up in here, kill maybe one more rare, hopefully. Okay. Oh, no, there's like... Oh, but they're all in the middle, so... The theory was correct, there's just more of them than I thought. Well, let's go up here and get this guy first, and then we'll go over there and grab those two. Trying to always be efficient with our... What's that way? Off to this way. Always trying to be efficient with our time. Yo! Somebody has a teleport ability. And, of course, the bell drops on the other side.
I carry few possessions.
Didn't really go where I was trying to put it. It just went where it felt like going. That's a consistent problem with the bell. It just kind of drops wherever it feels like going rather than kind of where you try to put it. I think they kind of should just, for the time being, until they can figure out a better option, just remove the clipping for the bell and you can just put it wherever you click on it. As long as it's like, as long as where you click is a standable spot. So look at that. I have my bell here. You also need to make it so you can take it back up. Let me move, please. Let me move, please. There's no trapping me in here with all this stupid crap. Come on, put the bell down. It's super frustrating when you're trying to do something and the game just does not respond. Alright, we're just gonna leave that there because we're so close to the end. I'm ready to just get out of here. Unfortunately, we just had that same problem again. Okay, this guy's over here. So this is probably what I'm talking about. Like, they need to have something that makes it clear where the rares are near you. Like, if you get near one, they should just show up as a skull on your map so you don't accidentally bypass them. Because now we got to go all the way back where we kind of like don't know if this is where we started, but this is towards the beginning of the map, I think, and, you know, like, no reason to make us come all the way back to this. Alright, so that's that. Get out of here. We'll go do, we will go ahead and go do that tower since we kind of got that done relatively quickly. Do that, and then, let's see, 175. So yeah, we would need something that has... But yeah, I'm gonna... I actually kind of want to take a look at that. Let's get rid of all of our junk here. Put that there. And then, I mean, it's already... It looks like it's already more or less filled up, but we'll just go ahead and pop one of these on here. I mean, yeah. I knew that was going to be a waste. I don't know why I did. I do that a lot. Hoping against hope that maybe something pops up that's worth our time, but most of the time it's just not. Okay, so I guess we'll take this guy here and do that there, and then we'll come over here and we'll do a tower, because it'll allow us to kind of buff everything else up. We'll try to get this done. I'm thinking I might spend a bit more time with the monk, because of all of my characters, he now feels the most survivable because he's able to dodge so well. His screen clears aren't as nice as something like the Bone Shatter Warrior or whatever, but Bone Shatter Titan that I have. But he's a little bit faster than the monk. I'm sorry, the mercenary. He's a fair bit faster than the mercenary, I feel like, and his ability to dodge is a lot more consistent than the armor buff that I get from either of my other guys. And until they add convocation to the minion builds, I'm just not really interested in dragging around that dead weight, because that's what it feels like. It feels like you're just dragging around dead weight all the time when you're doing a minion build in this game. Convocation makes you feel a little bit more mobile in the original game, because you're able to just kind of resummon your monsters, resummon your summons. What's the word? It's not resummon. You're able to call your summons to you just kind of arbitrarily, which, you know, doesn't really make a lot of sense, you know, from a realism standpoint, as if this game needs to be realistic. But it's mostly just, you know, the fact that you can just kind of instantly call them to you and start getting DPS and not have to wait for them to catch up, massive improvement in the feel of the gameplay. Whereas in this game, you just have to wait for them to catch up, and it's like, that just doesn't feel good. It just does not feel good. It makes me resent my minions. But mostly, I guess I'm just not that much of a fan of the intention that this is supposed to be slower gameplay. Like, I don't really want slower gameplay. I like the fast-paced stuff. I just want an updated. I really do just want an updated PoE 1, basically, with the WASD combat. There's a lot of things I like about the updates in this game. But the idea that the combat needed to be slowed down was just like, part of the fun was just running in and decimating everything. That's part of the fun of PoE 1. The only reason I don't even play PoE 1 anymore is because I love WASD so much that I can't see going back to the other way. I know I could, you know, just go back and start, you know, get yourself used to it again. I don't want to. I don't want to use the mouse only version again. It's just not the same. Like, I want the speed from Path of Exile 1 with the control scheme of Path of Exile 2. That's what I want. I think that's what a lot of people want. Like, if you haven't played Path of Exile 1, then you don't know, and that's fine. And I'm certainly not an authority on Path of Exile 1. I think I have 200 or 300 hours in it. Actually, I'm kind of curious about that. How many hours do I have in Path of Exile 1? Path of Exile, I have almost 500. So, you know, compared to what the community has decided is, you know, expert status, I'm nowhere close. But, you know, I've played it enough, and I got to the end game. I killed some of the higher level bosses, and like the whatever the fire boss is towards the end, and the little shadow boss or whatever it is, the two bosses that you kill before you start trying to get the Maven and all that. I forget what they're called. It's been a while since I've done it. Oh, and that does that. All right, well, that's going to go ahead and do it for today. I don't want to do another map right now, so we're going to go ahead and be done. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. Also have PayPal and Patreon links in the description if you prefer to go that route, because some people like to go outside of YouTube to help out the various channels. So those links are there for you if you'd like it. Again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video, and I'll see you then.